years, 70 years before that, 75 years before that also. But there is something amiss. And I think that really makes us, someone like me, come to a conclusion that there has to be one final this way, that way kind of situation with Pakistan, where we actually inflict a cost. If I can get in Air Marshal Sanjeev Kapoor on this note. Marshal Kapoor, you know, the fact that when Balakot happened, we had Prime Minister saying that had Rafales been there, the situation would have been different. This time we have Rafales. Can we use them? Should we use them? Is this the right time to use the Rafales?
Of course. Of course. We have not got them for, that's a showpiece. The things have changed from 2019 till 2025. We have planned and practiced all the things which didn't go right in 2019 in Balakot strike. The weapons have improved. Our DRDO produced weapons have joined our inventory. The Rafales, which you just mentioned, have come. And now we have weapons beyond visual range. You don't have to go across also. We can take out targets from our own territory to begin with. And they are very potent weapons. We are much better prepared, trained and ready than what we were in 2019. I leave it at that. Now, a couple of points I would like to make listening to the fellow panelists. Why this time is different. The body language of the Prime Minister indicates that he was, like in 1999, not informed by the army when they took this action. So the political leadership, if the railway minister is saying that...
You're talking about the Pakistani Prime Minister, I believe.
Yes, the Pakistani Prime Minister's body language indicates probably that he may not be aware that first meeting pictures that came, that he was also in a shock that how this event has happened. The families, as we gather from social media of generals and the senior people in the political leadership, have fled. The latest which I read about half an hour ago is that the Corps Commander of Peshawar has written to the Army Chief, stating that a large number of officers and troops have submitted the resignation.
That's a huge thing. If it's coming from you, it's a huge thing, sir. I mean, have you picked it up? Yes. And you can say that this is actually happening, because which means that the Pakistanis are getting jitters. Even the army is getting jitters.
Yes. A large number of officers and their jawans have submitted the resignation. This letter is from the Corps Commander of Peshawar to the Army Chief. The army as such is deployed in Balochistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, along Iranian borders. They are being now pulled to move inside towards their eastern borders. Now this paradigm, and in the morning also I mentioned that the holding in abeyance of Indus Water Treaty, which has never been done ever since 1960's signature, is an indication that how serious our government is this time. And the resources there are stretched. And the country, once it engages in full-fledged conflict, will find difficult to get the spares, especially for the airborne platforms and the weapons which they have imported. Because the ongoing conflicts in Israel, Hamas, this area, plus Russia, Ukraine, is already putting a lot of pressure on the production of weapons for these two conflicts. So these things will have to be borne in mind when the engagement actually begins.